Statement, and then we'll take questions.
All right. Well, I thought it was just another great defensive ball game. I thought our kids played extremely hard, defensive wise. Golly, we held them so few points. Offense is work in progress right now, so you'll see hopefully better and better each time out. But I can't say enough about what we're doing defensively right now.
Eli?
Joe, how you doing? I'm sure first win since January 1st. What's the feeling like in that locker room right now?
Oh, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. We know that we played 2 hard ball games. We know we gave it all we got. So, we have nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, like I say, we're doing a lot of things offensively right now that we're just kind of learning on the floor as we go. And that's a tough situation, but our kids are responding, and, I'm enjoying coaching them.
I mean, for you, between personnel, between numbers and stamina and all of that, how has that changed how you kind of have to approach things on the court in terms of
it hadn't changed a whole lot for me. It's changed a bunch for them because that's a lot of minutes for kids to play in 2 days. And that's what I'm saying. I'm extremely proud of where our team is. With much time, I think you see some kids have put in some extra time on their own with Coach Barron, our strength and conditioning. So we don't look that bad out of shape to me. I thought we'd be more out of shape than this, and I'm really surprised at how well we're playing.
The adjustments from last night's game, what did you kind of see when you went to the film that you brought today?
Well, we were trying to score a little bit more in the paint. I thought Lay did a good job for us. Teal did a much better job for us. So we got some scoring where we needed it. Kaylee didn't quite have the game she did, but we picked it up with those 2. And then, again, we kept the defense got even a little better than it was yesterday. So I thought that was very good.
What to you was kind of the difference on defense?
I think the intensity our kids are playing with. I think we got 5, 6 kids playing together, playing hard, and man, they're making it hard to score on. And they did a couple of things that we hadn't got to work on the screen and roll, the post man. We let that get open a few times. The kid roll into the basket. That's something we can work on tomorrow. But we were trying to adjust on the fly. But overall, our efforts just been great.
Seemed like Mayro was particularly in the second quarter and really on a lot of the scoring runs was the motor of the offense. What sort of difference does she make when she is attacking and running the offense?
Well, anytime you can get behind the defense, they're up there trapping, and you can get them 4-on-3 situation, 3-on-2. You got an advantage, and that's what we try to teach our kids. We'd much rather play in the open floor, 3-on-2, 4-on-3, than we had against the set defense. So we're trying to attack. We made some turnovers against the press that that we hadn't. I mean, we hadn't even worked on it. In the last 3 weeks, press, because we ain't had enough kids. So, it's just something we're doing off the fly, but I think that'll teach us. We learned some valuable lessons today. So, these games are not just games, they're kind of practice for us too. So, it's something to improve upon.
With Mayro, when you have a few players on the floor who are still getting their feet under them, how crucial is it to have a point guard that you can kind of lean on?
Well, when you got a point guard can break the press by themselves, that they can get through traps, get around. That's always a security blanket when you don't have to worry about, okay, we got to make this pass, we got to make that pass. So that's a plus. But again, she's got to learn when she can split and when she can't. But she'll figure that out, and we're figuring out a lot of things on where not to go with the basketball in crucial situations and where to go with it. So we'll learn a lot from this game.
And, now you've got another one Monday in 3 and 4 days after this stretch with a limited bench. What runs through your mind when you think about that?
I'm proud of the kids. As long as they keep responding, I'm just going to stay upbeat and have fun with it.
Right, and sort of on a different note to have, last night it was Kaylee, and today it was Alicia, who really stepped up.
Alasia.
To have them step up in their new roles and in the roles that they were not playing on January 1st and 2nd, how crucial is that?
Well, that's what I tell our players all the time. It's not where you start. So, Lay had to come off of surgery, and, I kept telling people it's not who you start with, it's who you finish with. And you don't ever know who you're going to finish with. And that's the reason I always tell them we're not a team until January, February. You don't become a team, because then you figure out, all right, who's going to give you what, who's going to do what, and then you start going to those kids. So they learn that lesson a lot, I think, this week.
And what did you, 2 different kind of games for Kaylee, but what did you kind of see from her this weekend?
Well, I always felt Kaylee's a good one-on-one player. She's a pretty good shooter, so she can create a lot of things for us. And she's just learning. It's kind of like the tip of the iceberg. She doesn't know what she can do right now. So the more practice we get, the more we get to use things, the more these kids will understand who's going to be doing what.
And then Aliza today, the shooting was there, and she seemed more confident. Is that more of what you expect to see from her moving forward?
Lady's going to be talking to you, so I'll let her to say that. But you know as well as I do, when she's scoring, she's a much better player. So we're working on that. So she's learning, she's growing up, and I'm proud of her.
And overall, I mean, shorter bench, having to introduce players who were not playing such prominent roles before, I guess, what are the challenges there?
Well, just not knowing exactly how to execute and exactly where to be at a certain time. And, we're a little bit late on everything right now, or sometimes they don't understand what I'm trying to tell them. So now they can watch film and they can understand, okay, this is what he was trying to get across to us. So, like I say, playing right now is not a bad thing. We're learning a lot of stuff right now. So, I'm excited that we're learning. We don't have to be perfect for another 5 weeks.
Yep. All right, Joe, that's all I've got for you. Thank you.
Thank you.